Hello everybody, Matteo here again and I welcome you to the next video of my Tamiya Lancia 037 build. The rear gearbox and suspension is already finished and next is step 10, assembling of the front differential. Put together the parts and apply a bit of grease on the necessary positions. Then, close the cover and screw it on with the 3 small screws. Be careful not to over-tighten the screws. And the front diff is finished. Step 11 is the installation of the diff in the front gearbox. Here also, I use ball bearings instead of the included bushings. A bit of grease on the gear. And close the lower gearbox cover. Step 12 is the build of the complete front gearbox. As first, preparing all the gears. Then install all the gears in the gearbox. After applying of a bit grease, I can close the upper gearbox cover and screw it on. And the front gearbox is finished. On step 13 we start with the build of the dampers. The damper pistons can be built with these 3 different pieces. As more holes are in the disc, the damper will be softer. I use the 1-hole disc for 2 dampers and the 2-hole disc for the other 2. So I can use a bit of softer dampers in front. To insert the rubber O-rings, I use already a bit of damper oil. Also on the damper piston, I apply a bit of oil before I install it in the cylinder. When using the pliers to tighten the rod end, be sure to use a towel to protect the damper shaft. Step 14 is filling the dampers with oil. As first, I fill it half and move the piston slowly up and down to remove the air on the bottom of the cylinder. After filling the damper completely, I move again the piston to be sure no more air bubbles are in the oil, and then close the cap. And the damper moves soft and smooth. On step 15, I finish the dampers with the springs. With this part, the preload of the spring can be adjusted. I will install this later when the car is finished. And also the dampers are completely finished. Step 16 is the installation of the front damper stay and the upper arms of the front suspension. As first, I screw on the upper arms. Then I install the damper stay on the gearbox. I apply a bit of grease on the gearbox joints and insert them in the gearbox. On step 17, we build the front axle. As first, preparing the uprights. Then connecting to the C-hubs. And installing the lower suspension arm. Step 18 is the completion of the front suspension. A bit of grease on the dog bones and then install it. Connect the upper arm and screw it on. Step 19 is the installation of the dampers in front and at the rear. So here are the front and rear gearbox with suspension and dampers finished. This is it for the moment. The next steps will follow, so stay tuned to see the completion of this model. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you not already have. Thanks for watching and see you soon.